Existence, the outer reaches. Hi everyone, you have fun what to play next. We're bringing everything that is awesome, and I do mean awesome in gaming. So this is Existence, the outer reaches. We saw it. It looked a little bit sci-fi, a little bit rock and roll. Like I said, what we're looking for is something completely different. So we want something that's bringing something to the table. When you're one of the new guys, you do have to have something either narrative or UX, the user interface, or gameplay related that's completely different in order for... I'm trying to get another player to do... I ran into a co-op only that was really cool, exploratory, and I'm not getting a text back. It's funny when you text somebody back 2 hours later and it's too late. It's so cliched. Oh well. Existence is developed by one person, me. By purchasing the game at this state, you're contributing to ongoing development. Cool. Or you can join their Discord. So if you've not played before, start here. Let's take a look and see what they did as far as...
Commander. I will be walking you through setting up your first colony on this planet. To establish a colony, you will first need to build a command center. Okay. Locate the command center in the build menu at the bottom left of the screen. Select it and build it by clicking on the ground near your colonists.
Look at how cool these are! Then I need to click the brown neo-colonists. We'll just do this. Alright, and then I have a small farm.
Colonists require a constant hive. Keep an eye on your resource production at the top of the screen. A negative production number means that you are consuming more than you are producing. In order to produce food rations, you will need to build farms colonists to them. Once you have a supply of food rations, you can recruit more colonists through the command center.
So you move your camera with your mouse here. You need to chuck a farm on. Make it aesthetic. We'll put the farm over here. Have a residential area. We care about our people. It's like a slogan, right? So right now we're at 282 and it's -6 every turn. So it's not imperative, but it does need to be taken care of. I have 0 energy going on, and then we can farm wood, it looks like. So let's see what it does. Go farm wood. You go farm wood. Alright, let's select all of them and have them go farm wood. No. Oh, I need to assign workers here. Well, that's obviously more important, and clearly what the tutorial is waiting for. Assign. Oh my god, look at how hideous they are! We're aliens! This is horrible. They have like 6 eyes. You're awful. You're just awful looking beasties, ain't ya? My goodness. Oh, you can recruit more. Look at that. But I need them to chop wood, and I don't know if there's maybe some place that I have to go that would assign them to it. So let's see, I can recruit. I've got 2 new recruits coming in. Assign a colonist to gather wood. Gather resources. Blah, blah, blah. Click on a colonist. When selected, click on the gathered resources. Oh, okay. Clearly I'm doing it wrong. So, gather resources. That's because it's behind my head game. Do you never think
now that you have your food production established, it is time to start collecting resources. Let's start by collecting iron and manufacturing into usable parts. Locate an iron deposit near your command center and build a miner to start extracting the iron. An iron fabricator is needed to process the iron into parts that can be used for constructing buildings and building mechs.
I don't have this iron of which you speak. Must be placed on a specific build spot. That's an interesting conundrum, friend. Assign. You can't assign him to anywhere. It says wood only so far, so let's see. Build a tier 1 miner to collect iron. Build a tier 1 miner, okay. So locate the iron deposit. Move the camera on around and find it. Here's an iron deposit. That is not an iron deposit. Lies! We were told lies. Let's find a better one. Because you know what? This isn't good enough for these people. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I need to put the miner on top of it. Maybe it's not all about the people. Maybe they are not as those aren't even humans, humanitarianly focused as I am. Oh, it's good that that can't go there. You need to move. How do I move it? Move you. Move. Tier 1 miner. I actually need this to go here. Oh, it'll let me overlap buildings. Okay, that's good. I wondered if it was going to give me a problem with that. Then obviously this miner can go work there. Why are you not showing up on my screen? Oh, nice. It's got a pan function so you can look around. That's good. So we're sitting here collecting resources. That is one of the nice things about these games, is that it does... Sign worker, idle. Weird, so they refuse to let them sit outside, but it does have them. That I do have those people. I just can't click on them. I've had it with my shenanigans. They're putting people in buildings and that's it. Alright, build a fabricator to process iron. Pay attention, senor. I bet I can obstruct it, okay. So it's only gonna let me make that sort of exception when there is a resource to be accessed. That is smart game design. You don't see that a ton. This is really cool. This is a nice city builder slash something else is going on, and I definitely want to find out what that something else is. So we'll try and process the rest of this a little bit faster. Link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. Ours is glorious. You can support the Pirate Queen if you do want to be, you know, supportive, send people to the channel. That is an awesome logo. You can certainly put that on there. What's wrong? This is why. So it's not going to consider that done.
Defeating enemy bases will require combat units.
Sounds a lot like we're going to die. You know, don't give up on me yet, but just saying. Iron fabricator. We can shoot back, so that's good. But I can't have any sort of mech until I finish with my construction here. Thankfully, I was recruiting a ton of people, so I will restock almost immediately. We'll be able to get back to production. So you basically just grab people and go. You can blitz through this a whole lot faster than I was doing. Those two things go together, so we'll see how closely we can put that. Or we can just put it off in a corner because it is, you know, a base. So that's kind of a more interesting way to separate out the military off the drop and kind of just with that. Mech factory, we got a research lab we can toss in here. Alright, so what can we do? We can build mechs. Yeah, okay, so this is where it gets interesting. It's just a basic combat bot. This is what takes my energy cells. Not gonna let me do anything else just yet. It will let me build it. And then I need X parts iron. Right now we're looking at entirely rifles. And then after that we should be able to raid an enemy base. So, who's idle? I've got people idle and they can't have that. It won't allow me to assign anybody, but I can do other things involving resources. So I can, for instance, build myself another farm. Probably do need one of those at this point, maybe even two. So we'll throw a couple of those in there. I like this sort of game, despite the fact that it is strategy, and we're very, pretty clearly going to attack an enemy base soon. They're definitely working towards, you know, having that greater overarching plot that you just kind of slowly build up to. So that's interesting and fun, and it's a little bit less idle than that, except for decorate. I like to be a little bit more involved in that. Where's my research facility? We have a research lab, but we're not there yet. Build an energy manufacturer. We're certainly going to need that. So we'll put that over here.
Ongoing energy cell production is required to keep your mechs operating. As you start building mechs, be sure to keep an eye on your production in order to keep it in the green. Once you have mechs built, you can use them to enemy camp and destroy them to eliminate them from this planet.
Cool. So after this, what we're going to do is scout out an enemy camp and to destroy it. So we'll assign a couple work. Goodness, that was fast. It's okay though. Let's just recruit away. Control planet by destroying enemy bases. That's part. I think bots. Those. Where are my bots coming out and how do I control them? Being the question. Research building. Artillery send people out and get an alert when I do attack them. So if you're interested in that sort of simple strategy builder, this is a great one if you like sci-fi. Obviously, we did get a Sally from them already, so they do exist. Link in the description below. Also down there's Gamer Grind. Like I said, KOFI, buy this chicken coffee when $1 make me smile. You can move on to starships and go to different. Interested in supporting on a monthly basis. If you're into Twitch streaming, if you're into that sort of thing, then you're a little bit more familiar with it. Then we do have Patreon in the description below. It does give you additional information, so you can get a little bit more info on, like what we're doing or what's going on, what we're covering, etc. So that's down there. Definitely hit that up. Oh, cool. So we have all different options as soon as we do leave the planet. Either way, we love you guys. We'll visit you along for it. So definitely smash the subscribe button, hit the bell, that's free, and it'll pop you up a little thumbnail. So if you're into strategy, you would have hit this right away. And you can just see if you want to spend 15 minutes with us. We are doing an experiment, so hit the like. YouTube is relatively new social media, so we don't know how it works yet. We will pass that information on to devs, etc. So we love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride, and we will see you in the next video. We gotta go find the bad guys, take over the world, build spaceships, and then take over the universe. So one step at a time, friend.